Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6, continuing our Alexander run here on Deity difficulty, our third Alexander run, if you've been keeping track, which I'm sure all of you have, because it's a bit, it's like, oh, you're doing another one. But I think we could potentially be in a good spot. Think we're going to be potentially in a good spot. All right. Monument is done. That was mostly just to try and start grow some borders to be able to get into a good spot. So I'll be able to put down the campus that I want. This is a 3-star campus. I wish we could see... What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do... I wish we could see some 2s there for the commercial hub. How much this would be. I think it'd be 3 as well. I don't think it'd be any higher. But the benefit of putting it this one here is I don't think this one that we're putting down now would be any higher. But I think the one that I think this one would get a little bit of a boost, right? I think. Is it only half a point though for adjacent districts? Maybe. I think that's only half a point actually. I still think it's worth pushing over here. Probably pushing through the cattle. What I'm probably going to do is purchase a tile. We're going to get the cattle in how many turns? 5 turns. Oh, that's the wrong cattle. Can you grow to this cattle, please? It would be better for me. I think we go ahead and buy this tile, though. I think we got to get this so we can see what this looks like. It's not a bad tile to get, to be honest. It's only 2. Okay, so never mind. Oh, okay. No, I get it. I was like, how is it only 2? It's 2 because we get 1 for each mountain, but we only get half of the one for the here. Eventually, we could put another district next to something, like maybe here even, and potentially get both of these that extra boost. But in the temporary and in the short term, they would be... It would not be as good, but in the long term, it could actually be better because we get a tiny bit more science out of the whole shebang. And maybe we put a holy site here at some point. I think that's worth it. I think we'll hopefully save up some money and plop it there still. In the meantime, we can build Petra. But why? It's only for desert. It is all desert tiles. For some reason, I thought it was desert hills tiles. It is all desert tiles. Never mind. Why did I think it was only desert hills? Non-explainable reason. So, I mean, here would be a decent spot to put it because it has even though it has a floodplains and it doesn't count for floodplains, all these other desert tiles would suddenly get better. I mean, we're not going to build it right now, obviously. We're not going to build it in, obviously, this city either. I mean, you need a granary. You got to get some housing going. Culture bomb. Interesting. Interesting to put a preserve like right here. Culture bomb all this. A little different. We would have to wait till we got to what pop. Is it 5 or 6? Or is it 7? Actually, I don't remember. To get the next district. I mean, it does use up the cattle. I don't know if that's necessary. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I don't think it's 100% worth it. Let's get the granary for now. Get some growth going some more. We're going to get you to plop a city down, please. You're going to go away. I mean, I kind of do think the monument as early as possible, but I also think granary to help grow, to be able to do settlers. It's a toughie. Builder help connect. I mean, help, connect a lot of these things. Would also be really good. The production over here. I mean, I didn't think about that right at the second. I mean, it's got great food. Very little production. Are you working? You're working this tile, aren't you? What? You're a dummy. I'm sorry. Why are you working that tile? Like, oh, whatever. We'll lock that one in. There's our production, a big chunk of our production problem right there. Crazy city sometime. We get so much food here. This city's going to grow so incredibly fast. I mean, I do like the monument, but I think getting the builders is going to help us get more things hooked up to get us population to be able to get us. I mean, I think it snowballs. Thanks for hanging around so I could kill you, I guess. So far, so good. We're about to get the Hypaspist. We'll get the archer out soonish. Oh, sorry, I was getting the growth first because I was first stunted. But then we'll get the Basilikoi and we'll get the archer. Really need to get you up. Start working on a settler. I mean, if you're happy now, almost good enough to pull him off of there. I mean, in 5 turns when this grows, it'll help a little bit. When we get into the golden age, it'll potentially help a little bit. It's just coming up in 2 turns. I think we'll be okay, actually. I'd like to move you down here so that we can get the not lose pop when we get the settler. Yeah, I think that's right. We're going to reassign you down to Alexandria. Probably lose a little bit of loyalty for 2 turns, but then we should be okay. But if it's a science, I'll just finish off apprenticeship. That's fine. We're in a good spot for that. Sure, gets a promotion. Yeah, sure, we'll go for volley first, and then we'll potentially pick up the naval stuff at some point. I feel like squeezing out a builder to connect a bunch of things will help us go faster. So let's do that. Zulu. Oh, Zulu can be tough. He's I'm glad he's not right next. Oh, he's closer than I thought he was. I mean, he's not right next to me. He'd have to come across probably this way or come across the water, which isn't impossible. But tough. We're gonna send him a delegation. I know it cuts into our goat a little bit, but I think it's important to try to make a few friends here and there while we're just, doing our thing. Yeah, and honestly, I think we're going to go and do the friendship too. Let's just make everybody happy. Do you want open borders? Okay, we'll take that. Anybody else need open borders? Yeah, might as well. I mean, they're going to give it to me. I mean, whatever. 1 gold's 1 gold. You're good. I already gave you, right? Yeah, you're good. And then, I don't know if I really want you to have open borders, but I think I already gave it to you. It doesn't matter whether I wanted it or not. All right, good old golden age. We don't want that. Like that. I like that a lot, being able to get some settlers with some faith or gold. I do like that one as well, to be honest. I mean, it gives us more science. It gets more cities that helps get, I mean, if we had multiple commercial hubs right now, 100% I think I'd take this one. We want to get at least 2 more settlers out, so we have a goal for this, that we have a target for this. So I think this is good for us. Too bad it wasn't a heroic age, because I'd like to take a bunch of those. All right, that is that. Some new city-state quests, but I mean, we can look at them, but nothing we're worrying about right this second. Masonry, writer, engineer, general, campus. I mean, we are going to get a campus at some point, and the trade route would be something we could do. I mean, why not? I mean, we haven't gotten horses hooked up yet. We'll get them eventually. We're not there yet. It would be nice to be able to have it to be able to build something. I mean, scientists maybe? I want to say militaristic because I might send them a trade route here in a minute, but I'm not really expecting either of those to pass right now. Okay, well, the scientist went back. Okay, that's fair. I get that because I can imagine a lot of people wanted that one. More production from mines is great. Recorded history is ready for that second campus, which I think we will be doing at some point. Start working on games and rec, I guess. We're a ways away from construction just because I haven't gotten this one yet. Are we going to get a quarry? I think the marble is quarry, but that's a little ways away. We're not really going to be getting that. Although there's marble over here that we are technically growing to. We might eventually get. Is it really going to save us that much? I don't know. If it's costing us anything, it's not worth holding off. But I don't think it's actually costing us that much either, to be fair. It's funny we could skip right over the Hetairoi, which we don't want to do. But I mean, for science, I mean, university, start working on that. Why not? I don't think we're close to a. Well, I mean, we're working our way up there. I mean, we're a ways away, but oh, this would be a good one for us too, because we got some good mountains nearby. All right, builder is done. Man at arms would be a tough unit. Hetairoi, we can make one now because of our friendly Zulu guy. Yeah, I mean, why not? Honestly, just keeping our growth going. Probably a good idea. Helps us work some more of these tiles. I do want to get a builder out, though, at some point as well. All right, Hypaspist, just alert. You can already upgrade. We're already past the Hypaspist. Apparently, our science is going better than it did last game, because we're already past our unique units. That's pretty funny. Okay, you are working over here. Let's make sure you're working on smart stuff. I mean, I guess this is fine. Honestly, we've got enough growth. We can really double up on the production as much as possible. And try to squeeze this stuff out quickly. Plus, once the builder comes out, we'll get even more growth. I mean, yeah, mines on the plains, hills. Sounds like a great idea. Okay, we've got a couple things about to come out. We're about to get another trade route, which is awesome. You're about to be established. All right, so our housing issue's taken care of for the moment. Let's go back to get this knocked out. You got the market. You do need to just go ahead and knock out the trader. I mean, probably could use a little bit of growth here, right? So as much as I like to hook up all of the things, probably not a bad idea to throw in a farm in here. little farming triangle here might, or diamond might not be bad. Actually, that's not a great farm. For some reason, I thought that was already 2. I don't know why I thought that was already 2. Not a big deal. If we get the diamond set up, it'll help all of those. Is the pasture really better than up here? Let's see. Should almost finish this guy off here soon. All right, so governor's established. We're a little ways away from the builder. How much would it cost us to get a settler? 320. Wow, that's actually... Well, I guess it's because of we've already built several, so that makes sense. And I could get the builder knocked out real quick in a hurry. It's going to take us a while to get enough faith for the settler as it currently stands. And we're getting there, but it is definitely taking time. If we can even just get one this cycle, that would be really, really nice. Alternatively, I could just get a builder. Just be happy with that. It gives me a little bit of housing at least. Might have been better to do the mine. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, it's still going to make it a decent tile, although we can't really work all the decent tiles we've already got. So maybe that was a waste. Don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It makes me happy to connect that. I don't know why. Even if it wasn't the best tile to hook up. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, it uses up the rest of our horses, but am I really going to make a bunch of Hetairoi? I don't know. Maybe I should have, but I wouldn't mind your truffles. Yeah, take your truffles. Make my people happy. I'm okay with that. I'll move you up. Probably just right here on the road, really. Just kind of be in a central location. Do you have a promotion available? Oh, I'll go barding. I don't know if it matters too much. All right. You do another district. I'd like to get a harbor at some point. We just haven't quite gotten there yet because we're being lazy. Well, not lazy, but just being very cautious with which ones we get. We'll work on theology, I think, at this point. We've got something to work on. I want to work on something. If I know I can, there's a good chance I can boost something else. It's not the greatest industrial zone, to be fair. Honestly, maybe I just do a settler here. We're going to want 2 anyway. Do one here, and then I can eventually maybe buy the other one. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy more than one anyway. Which does mean putting this guy here was kind of a waste if I go that route. Although if I buy the settler here, although we're a little ways away from that, right? So we need 320, and we're getting 8 per, so that's that 40 turns? That's 40 turns total. We're part way there. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. We need 122. So we need 15 turns. A lot of turns. A decent number of turns. All right, let's move Magnus over. I know I keep moving him around, poor guy. Because I think I will work on the settler here. And it'll time out where it'll settler will pop out after he's gotten established. That's okay. Archer, honestly, just for now, go back to the city. I mean, we can always move you out later if we need to. Really? Well, hello there. Nice to meet you. Barbarian encampment just showing up right on my doorstep. All right, well then, we'll get to have some fun with you. I guess I'll move you down here, because although I know it's going to have a spearman in there, but you're going to be a pretty tough unit. If it's a pikeman, or whatever, what is it? Is pikeman? Yeah, pikeman. If it's a pikeman, then we might have some trouble. But it's just a spearman. Even that Hetairoi would be fine. Major flood. Oof. That's some damage over here. Did some damage. I mean, you're the city I wouldn't mind building a Petra at. It is a ridiculously long Petra. You are housing capped. All right, trade routes. But if I was just going science, sure. I'm tempted to go production. If I do decide to do Petra at some point. I'd like to do production to like Alexandria just to get a road through here, maybe. It's not the greatest. Akkad? Oh, it's over there. Surprised we can't trade with Preslov. Oh, because it probably doesn't have production. I mean, 3 gold, and it gives us a bonus with them, which gives a little bit more production for units. Oh, no, it doesn't. Not yet. But we can get up to this one, which could potentially help a little bit. I mean, it's, I don't know. More loyalty with cities that have encampments. All right, whatever. We'll do a trade route here. It's fine because it's going to give us a little bit of a free envoy. Might as well grab the free envoys while we can here and there. All right, you are actually in a bit more trouble than I'd like to admit. Okay, so you can move there. You can move back to the city, take the shot. You can do some more damage, and we should be fine. About to be 4 pop over here already. But again, no production. Man, all the flooding is going on. It's crazy. Crazy flooding. Got rid of our farm over here. All right, we're going to finish the archer here. I do have money to buy the campus spot. I think it's going to be the right move in the long run. All right, just a spearman. I mean, it's still tough against us, but if we get the archer back up here, I think we'll be all right. All right, at this point, I think we can unlock stuff, right? Because it's presumably going to work whatever it can work. Oh, we got a little bit of production off of that. That's from that flooding, I think, right? Or was that already there? Maybe. No, yeah, there was no production there because we worked the one over to the left because it had production. This one didn't. So yeah, we just got some production. All right. Thank you, Flood, I guess. I mean, our science is still pretty bad. We're working on it. It's not as bad as it looks because we have gotten a few boosts from our units. So I don't know how much that counts for in the end, but it does count for a little bit. All right, you're just going to chill here for a second. We're going to wait till the archer's ready to help us out. I mean, I could have sent the Hypaspist down there and it would have just been fine, but we'll be all right. Up to 9 faith per turn. Okay, production. Archer's down there. Good stuff. I mean, a +2 is not terrible. Commercial probably better. I mean, this would save me a production spot, but are we ever really going to use this Desert Hills for anything? We're not going to ever work this Desert Hills, are we? I mean, maybe if we were absolutely desperate, but I think we got enough tiles that we could work. I think this is fine. I'll have you move over here to kind of help things out over there if we need you to. All right, 3 more turns on the settler. It's going to have a ways to travel, but we'll get there. Oh. There's the pikeman I was worried about. Okay, that's fine. We'll move you down here. We're going to back you off. He'll come into us. We'll be able to shoot him with the archer. Come in here with the Hypaspist. All's well and good. Of course he gets a pikeman. I mean, do the farms really help me? I mean, in the immediate moment of need. Oh, he got the marble. Boo. It's all right. Really, we need to get right over here and grab some of this stuff. I mean, it's going to have such high I mean, it's going to cap itself out because it's going to not be able to support with housing and stuff. All right, well, we got to pick one of these two. We are working on the second campus right now. Construction is not happening, and it's going to open up a couple more techs, so we'll go with that one first. I think it's unfortunate. We would have gotten it eventually, but it is what it is. Granary's done. I mean, we're not maybe not going to do a campus, so a encampment is the next best thing. Of course, Petra is a really good thing as well. Why not? Let's start working on it. It probably will get completed by somebody else at some point, but if we do get it, that city becomes a pretty decent city. Honestly, if we're going to let you grow, we might as well give you some room to grow. Wonders, buildings, just, I mean, extra production. It's relevant to some of the things we're working on right now.
Organisms don't think of
Hello.
CO2 as a poison. Plants and organisms that make shells.
Major adjacency bonus to the campus.
A building block.
What was that? Oh, way over. Wow, I didn't realize our scout was that far over there. That's a nice one. Why couldn't we have one of those next to us? Settler in 2 turns. Settler in... What are we at? 70. So... Math is hard. 8 turns. Actually, that second settler that we get over here at Alexandria will come up basically at the same time that this one makes its way over here. So gotta repair this. That's right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, hopefully we get these next 2 cities down. Probably all the cities we're gonna be working on right now. There's not any other amazing places. And I'll feel pretty comfortable with that. We can shore that up and do something with this. I mean, I'd love to put a city here in the middle, but there's just no point. Like, what good benefit would that give us? So, yeah, I think these next 2 cities would be it for now until we start taking some cities of our own from other people. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.